Members only video here. Look what we got forming on ICP. Huge falling wedge. Right, this on a 12-hour. There's a daily. Right, I mean a massive falling wedge on this thing. The target for this. Right, if you take the inside of the wedge, be conservative here, not get crazy, right? Put in a breakout area, you know, right up around 20 bucks, right around $20. Could it go higher? Yeah, it could, sure, right? Put a fib on here, and it, I would say, you know, at least back up into this 618702, 15 bucks. But the measurement puts it at 20 bucks. Maybe a double top, you know, and that might be it for ICP maybe. I don't know. But either way, right, would be looking to trade this, you know. So I will be keeping an eye on this, probably looking for a pullback for an entry here, of course, on the 4-hour. Yeah, you know, you could have, it's hard to say what's going on in here. Maybe this is all wave 1. Then we'll get a 2-wave pullback. Maybe it runs the whole way up here, touches, pulls back to a 50%, and then blasts out of here. We'll just have to keep an eye on this. Rejection be right up around, you know, right up around that 840 range, right up in there. It's going to 12-hour. Of course, who knows how long it's going to take to get up here, right? But I'll watch for it to come up to this trend line, and I don't know if we'll get a chance on a, you know, if it's going to do one of these, like this here, you know, if it's going to break up and we're going to get a retest to get in here, right, and then ride it up, or if it's going to do one of these, come up, pull back for wave 2, and then a 3 right straight through, you know. So we'll just have to watch it and see how it goes. Most of the, excuse me, most of the time you're going to get a break and a retest and have a chance to get in. You definitely don't want to miss a move like this. So, I mean, you're talking, I measured this out, it's like 150%, right up there. Yeah, on a 10x, you'd be looking at 15xing your money. All right, so just for potentially, right? Nothing's a guarantee. You know, but if you had $1,000 on this thing, on a 10x, $15,000, and once it, you know, if it gets rejected up here at 20, 21 bucks, say it double tops, then I'll short it right back down. You know, I don't know what I'll put on it, but if you have $100 on it, you could possibly turn that into 1,500 or $3,000. If you go at 20x, you know, you'd be looking at 30x in your money. You know, or if you have $1,000 on it, you go 20x. Wow, you know, you could be looking at turning 1,000 into 30. You know, it all depends if it works out in our way here. So we'll have to keep an eye on this thing. The weekly, let's see where the weekly RSI is at. Looking good. Heading up. Looking great. You know, probably getting your wave 1 started here. You know, like I said, maybe it does one of these. I don't know. Maybe it comes up here, hits, gets rejected, pulls back for 2, 3 busts through, 4, and 5. Maybe a double top. Boom, boom, rolls over. We'll see how it works out. But definitely keep your eye on ICP. Watching this. This is going to be a great trade. Thank you so much, guys. You keep this channel going. I appreciate your memberships more than you know. I'll talk to you soon.